All right, come on in, everyone. Come on in. We are going to jump into today's topic. I'm just waiting for the link to populate so that we can get into today's discussion. I am fatigued and I don't really feel like having this conversation, but I have been avoiding um, making other videos until, well, let me just say this, right? Let's let's do this real quick. I just got the link. I'm gonna send the link out. I just think that this is just dumb. Hey, welcome in. Welcome. I'm about to send the link out to the text notification squad. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right. So this has been sent out. Let me get this out on Telegram as well, so that we can move forward. Listen, if you're on the text notification squad and you're not getting your text, you must let me know. You have to send me a message because I don't know if you're not getting your text. There's been a change in the telecom companies, and certain people's providers are stopping them. So come over to the Telegram, get your notifications on Telegram until this is worked out. There's probably some sort of behind the scenes paperwork that I have to again fill out. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get live on these other platforms. Let's do this real quick. Andrea's asking, you know what? Things are going to have to be okay, right? So let's go ahead and get the party started. We're live on Twitch, we're live on Twitter, we're live on Facebook, we're live on LinkedIn. And of course, we are live on YouTube, which is my main platform. Right? So let's talk real quick. Let's talk. All right, so the text just went out. Cinnamon, listen, you have to contact me privately because I'm sure you're not going to give me your phone number and email address and the name you signed up with live on air. So contact me privately. Make sure that you're getting your Telegram notifications because the most important part is that you get your notifications, right? That's the most important part. All right, so let's talk real quick because there's yet again more effery and nonsense. The more people that are creating content, the more different personalities, the more um different people. Where's my soundboard? Okay, I gotta get my. All right. The more different personalities we have out here, the more different reasons that people have inside of themselves for why they're creating content, right? And so you know that there's a financial incentive, there is a popularity incentive for people to create content. So I'm going to ask you all a question, and then I'm going to pull out the board. As a matter of fact, let me just pull out the board right now. Let's just get that out of the way and get the board pulled out because I feel like I feel like black women are not I feel like we're not getting it for some reason. So I'm going to pull the board out and we're going to have a conversation because I'm embarrassed by us, quite frankly. I'm embarrassed. And I'm disgusted. I didn't even bother to put on an eyebrow or any concealer under my eyes because this conversation to me today is just I am annoyed. I'm annoyed. And I want us to get it because I feel like there's something that is not connecting for us. All right. So let me write up here hashtag protect black women. That's the hashtag, right? All right. Let's talk about that. What does protect black women mean? Does this mean, oh, let me protect only the women that I agree with? Does this mean, oh, I'm only going to protect the women that I think are cute? Does this mean, oh, I'm only going to protect the women that I want some pussy from? Is this going to mean, oh, protect women that that I think are righteous, or does this mean protect Black women? So let's talk real quick. The other day I reacted. I was doing a topic, and somebody had sent me a video that I impromptu just went and put inside of my video, and I reacted to. Right. So there are people who underneath the video said, well, you know what? This content creator is not like that, like what it is that you all are saying on this platform, right? So the content creator that I reacted to got wind of the video, right? Now, if you were that content creator, so you have a platform that you create content on, you get wind of the video and you feel that there are things in the video that are being said that you feel are not accurate. And you are supposedly hashtag protect Black women, hashtag you're into Black women's upliftment, right? Or even protection, right? How is it? I am not Jamaican, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, this is your sphere. You're in the sphere of allegedly protecting Black women. How then do you handle the situation? Now, the video is live. You feel that there are things in the video that were said that you feel may not be an accurate depiction of you. I want you all to tell me, how do you then, as a content creator, react, right? Sean T says, stop caring for these dusty male content creators. Most of them only say stuff to placate us or bash us. Let's see. Protect all Black women, mothers, sisters, daughters, friends, neighbors, everyone. Protect physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of the above. Okay, so that's Megs has said that. So protect Black women, even the ones I don't care for. I don't want them to be harmed, but a hard head makes a soft behind. Okay. If more Black men had a sense of community, they would protect everything and everyone in the community. This would build our communities. Tonya, hand pink waving. I don't even know what that means. Hi, Tonya. Hand pink wave. Oh, is this, you talking about my big hand back there? I don't know. Okay, so Zika says, okay, so Amanda says, I'd make my own video speaking my piece. So let's see, make video. Okay, let's see, reach out directly. Okay, what else? Have private talk, show your record to dispute claim. Okay, so show record, right? Record, show record. Okay, what else? Ask for a conversation. Okay, converse. Okay. Come on, I need some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Contact the content creator. So we have reached. Let me make this smaller because I feel like the words are taking over the whole screen. All right, send a message, reach out. So that's the same thing. Comment underneath the video. Okay. Comment. Okay. All right. Oh, hand pink waving is an emoji. Okay. Okay. Ricky says you're beautiful but stressed. Well, Ricky, as a person who has a penis, please answer the question. What do you do? So you're in the sphere of protect Black women, right? What do you do? Okay, invite. So this is the, so you're speaking for the male content creator. What do you do if you're the male content creator who is in the protect Black women sphere? So invite her to the show. Okay, so how do you give this invite? Readdress your particular issues. Okay. Speak behind the scenes, vote on the matter. So reach out is speaking behind the scenes. Maybe do a collaboration for clarification. Okay. So let's talk about the different options, right? If you have a platform, right? Let's talk about this. If you have a platform and you make a video about the content creator and you are supposedly a content creator that protects Black women, what will making a video do? What do you think making a video will do for the whole protect Black women, under the guise of protect Black women? What will happen if you as a man make a video about this Black woman as your response, as your retort? What will that do? I need some answers for that. Come. Start support groups / meetups. I think we might be responding to something else. Walk the walk, not talk the talk. Brittany is saying, please don't be stressed. Stress is a part of life, and that's okay. Making this video is alleviating some of my stress. So somebody says making a video will create harm. Okay. What else? So this person making a video, what else will that do? Depends on the content of that video, but it would bring their audience in on the topic. All right, so this will rally the audience. Okay, so let's say rally. Okay, then we have target. Okay, then we say harm and shame. Profit. Okay, profit. Profit. Okay, depending on the content or commentary, you can remove protection. Okay. Okay. So the protection is removed. So remove protection. Okay. Okay. Here, let me move this over some since it's okay. The video will create drama. Okay. Let's write that down. So we have drama. Okay. Okay. Conflict of interest. Okay. Conflict. Okay, so this is great. So great. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next question. I got to move back so it's in focus. All right. So now reaching out. If you reach out to the content creator, what will that do? If you reach out privately behind the scenes to the content creator, what will that do if you reach out privately, right? There's a little bit of a delay because of the way broadcasting goes. So I want to get through this lesson first so that we can move on, right? So Megs is saying educate others on the real issues, right? If you make a video, you will be educating people from your point of view. Let's say your ego is already wounded, right? So now we're talking about, so reaching out behind the scenes. Resolve. Okay, so we have resolve. We have clarity. Okay. Open a line of communication. So we have communication. Okay. All right. Clarify. We have resolution up there. Okay. Discuss, an opportunity to discuss. Okay. Opportunity to discuss. Okay. All right. Clear up the conflict. So we have clarity. All right. So reaching out privately won't bring funds and dramas, says cynical. Cynical, you're so cynical. All right. So let's talk about if you show your record. If you show your record, you'll be showing your record in a video, and you'll be showing your record in a video to your audience, right? So all of these can go up to what will happen from there. So let's go to the next one. If you converse with the person, I guess that's if you reach out. So you'll have clarity, you'll have the open communication, you may be able to collaborate. Hey, Stefan. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Leonice. All right. Or Lanice, sorry. All right. So if you comment, let's jump over to if you comment. If you comment under their video, what might this do? I want to see some answers for that. So converse is also the same as reaching out. Show your record is like doing the video. So those are already covered. So the next one is comment. So if you comment on the video, what will that do? If the person has made the video is public, you feel that there's some things that were not correct in the video, what do you do? If you comment, what will that do, right? Oh, so somebody is saying they'll show receipts of protecting Black women. Okay. All right. So the next option is comment. If you comment under the video, what will that do? Oh, I'm sorry. I just finished eating, so excuse me. Excuse me. I had to eat before I did this video because it's just so draining. The whole topic to me is just draining. And then we're going to get into the lessons of what actually happened, what Black women are doing, and what is the lesson that we can learn. Okay, get you attacked by other content creators, drama, backlash. So if the person makes supporters feel like they have to choose sides, people will attack via comments. All right, so let's say attack via comments. Attack via comments. Okay. Okay. Bring light. Okay. All right. So here we go. So we'll put light right here. Okay. So get lost in the chatter. Okay. So let's say lost. Okay. Could cause more conflict. Okay. Let's see. More conflict. Okay. All right. Let's see. Would let them know you are aware that there's an issue and create a line of communication in a public forum, which also means whatever they type is left up to interpretation. That's a good one, Ali. So, how do I summarize that? So, let's see. Let's put this to public line for clarity. Let's just say that that's going to either or expounding, public line to expound, right? People can't handle others' opinions, will have a problem. So somebody says start drama. Okay. Okay, perfect. So I want you to keep all of these in mind, right? And so let's talk about what happened and how it was handled, right? So let me put the board away. If you need to rewind, you can rewind to look at the different answers on there. And then we'll probably play a little bit of the video so that we can talk about what's going on, how we are showing up, how this mail showed up. Comment may get deleted. That is also true. So let's talk. Let's talk real quick. You know what? As a matter of fact, I think it might be best to just go ahead and show the video because I haven't rewatched that part of the video myself. So we can go ahead and jump to that and take a look at that because, and then I'm going to tell you all what happened. I'm going to be checking the apples in a little bit so you can go ahead. So it allows the person to be aware. Absolutely. These are all things that are true. So let me pull up the video that I did the other day. I closed one of my windows by mistake. All right, let's see. Your videos. Let's see. Give me just one moment. People look for any reason to be mean, but you're cynical. So you're going to think that anyway, because you're a cynic. That's how you get down. All right. So here's the video here.
Came through.
All right. So this is the video that we did the other day. Let us, how do we, oh, me, Ross, that's not the right screen. All right. So here, so this is the video. And I came in the other day to talk about the passport bros ruining the image of Black males, Black men who are traveling, just the whole Black male, whatever, right? So here, let's take a look. YA, just like the name on the screen right here. And so I'm gonna, after we watch this video, I'm gonna read some of the Cash Apps, and then we'll go from there. But oh man, this is deep. This is real deep.
You know, I need to thank you ashy bastards, you passport bros, for something. Y'all have managed to fuck up international travel for everybody who ain't you. You see, before the passport bro movement even started, I was traveling for the United States military. I was able to go to any country I wanted to, see the sights, take pictures, enjoy the fucking festivities. And when I was single, if I did meet somebody and hit it off, we hit it off. Now, I couldn't even possibly do that. Couldn't even possibly do that. Thanks to you, I can't get a woman in America, so let me take my shortcomings overseas ass motherfuckers. Ashy bastards, no lotion having motherfuckers. I said all along, my favorite place on earth to go to when I was traveling with the military was South Korea. I love South Korea. I would go back in a heartbeat. But now I gotta go back and wonder whether or not I'm looked at as one of you fucking lame bastards. Why? Because you have no game in America. So you decided to take the sex tourism route. That's exactly what you're doing. You're looking for a submissive wife, my black ass. You know the women here have caught up to your bullshit ass, lame ass game, and you decide to try that fucking shit on tour with a group of women who don't know who the fuck you are. Well, unfortunately, you fucked it up for every goddamn body else. I can't go to Rio de Janeiro just to hang out for Carnival. Well, he's a passport bro. Fuck, I'm not. Can't go to Vietnam or Cambodia. Can't go to the Philippines. And I got a friend that lives in the fucking Philippines, and her and her whole family have invited me there several times. Because you motherfuckers are looking for a submissive ass wife. Now everybody that comes over there to these countries are looked at like we're all looking for the exact same fucking thing. I have a wife. I don't need a submissive one. But that's because you motherfuckers ain't got no goddamn game in America, and you know it. Every woman has already caught up to your bullshit. Every woman, regardless of fucking race, they have caught up to your bullshit. So what do? I'm gonna take my shortcomings on tour. Like you, a fucking opening act for a band. So thank you. Thank you, lotionless motherfuckers, for that. Thank you for fucking up international travel for the rest of us who simply want to go to places, see the sights, see things we've never seen before, eat foods we've never eaten before, and meet people we've never met before. Thank you very much for fucking it up for the rest of us, you lame, no good, two-faced sons of bitches. You know, I need to thank.
So that was the whole video there,
Oh my gracious.
right? That was the whole video right there.
He went off. Oh my, I don't even know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. Oh my gracious. Oh my gracious. Oh my gracious. Oh my goodness.
And so this is my commentary
he
afterwards.
is upset, but I'm confused. I am a little confused, I must admit. Why is it that you can't do any of those other things even even with the passport bro reputation? If you're just talking about seeing the sights, who's stopping you from seeing the sights? Is someone slapping the camera out your hand like, oh, passport bro? And what are they knocking the ice cream cone from off your table? How is that stopping you? But nonetheless, see, cause see, he's telling on himself. He know what he's doing over there, but he doesn't want to let his wife know what he's doing. Cause you see, he's like, even if I wanted to, he can't, blah 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 blah, right? So he want to go when he travel, and I can imagine that this man is with a non-black woman. I can't imagine him being with a black woman, honestly. That's who you all can take a survey in the comments. If you think he with a black woman, put up the number 1. If you have an inclination he's with a non-black woman, put up the number 2. I'm telling you, because there's something. I don't know. I don't know.
Where is the lie in any of
But
this?
nonetheless, I mean,
Am I
there's
being
something. I don't know what it is,
mean-spirited?
but there's some.
Am I being mean-spirited? There is something about him that I see and saw that seems like he's not with a non-black woman. It's just an aura. Am I being mean-spirited? Call me out on my shit if I am. Is that mean-spirited saying that? He just seems like he's not with a black woman to me. And people did the survey. And I mean, I guess you all are doing the survey now, right? And even with your survey, I mean, really, does it seem like he is getting that macaroni and cheese, collard greens, and shea butter love? Does that seem like it? Right? Does it? Right? So here.
So he he's telling on himself because he wants to go over and be in the embrace of some women overseas.
I
And
believe
so
that
now the
wholeheartedly.
passport bro
Because how is the passport bro reputation messing up his travel for sightseeing? And if I'm wrong on that, look, we're gonna
reputation
talk
has
about that.
preceded him there. Okay, so you all seeing and feeling what I'm seeing and feeling. Okay. Because I'm not feeling that there is some person in that house cooking collard greens.
Oh, I said the same type
I'm
of
not
thing.
seeing that at all.
Mm-mm.
At all. He got on black nail polish.
I
I
didn't see
didn't see
that.
all of that. I didn't
Oh,
see all of that. But
same
nonetheless,
thing.
nonetheless, right? Nonetheless, and lesser than none. He want to go over there and play around a little bit when he goes overseas, and the game is being messed up by these men who are now his image and view are being associated with those guys that he's calling ashy and all this other stuff. But my question is, why didn't he want to correct that behavior? Why didn't he want to say anything to these guys when they were here? When they are unaliving each other. Look, I looked at the data because I was marveling at how a black woman is unalived every 6 hours, according to FBI data, every 6 hours.
And according to the data, a black man according to 2020, a black man was killed by another man almost once an hour, 23 a day, almost once an hour, right? And so my question stands, before these men started going over, who was being an advocate, and not just an advocate online, but an advocate offline? Who is volunteering with the youth? Who is going into the neighborhoods? Who is trying to figure out a way to stop the violence and mayhem in the black community? So then these are questions, right? Is this mean spirited? If these are things that he had done before, right? What is the way to handle that? I'm going to show you all something. So those are pretty much my whole
In this country, a
statements. Let's
black woman
see.
is unalived,
Let me see if I
right?
said anything else.
And so all of this was going on in this country,
So I say a little bit more.
right? Mainly by a man, and in this country, but mainly by a man, right?
Every 23
And
hours.
so when I looked up the data for men for 2020,
Yeah,
it was
talk,
almost one an
Tonya.
hour that a
Mm-hmm.
black man was murdered by another man, or unalived, sorry, these platforms, right? And when all of this was going on in this country, they didn't want to speak out to correct one another.
So now I'm talking about they as a consortium. I'm no longer just talking about him. I'm talking about the masses. And the crazy part about it is that the record is there. Listen, can't nobody say, because I have been creating content videos to help uplift black women for 15 years on it. I grew up on YouTube. I grew up on this platform. You can scroll back as far as the eyes can see and the hands can hold. I have been consistent in my messaging for more than a decade on this platform. You can scroll back on some of these people's pages, and by the time you get 6 months back, some of them, if as quiet as kept, I just exposed somebody 2 months ago. Listen, I ain't even gonna say nothing about that because you all are gonna do whatever it is that you choose to do, right? So here,
I guess we just had to become accustomed and used to the behaviors and the trauma in our communities, right? However, now that they're going over messing up access to foreign pum pum, right? Now that they're messing up access to that, messing up access to, the wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, starry-eyed, heart-eyed, not knowing who it and what it is that you all are, right? Now that you're messing that up, now all of a sudden, so now men are coming out and they're like, oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. And now they're calling them names, Ashley Bastard, Two-Faced Mother Effer, and all this other stuff, right? So I just heard an apple come through. So thank you, D. I appreciate that. Happy Friday to you too, sweetie pie. So
All right.
Ketter is saying, mind your business. Look, you know what? Listen, you're right. However, this morning it was made my business by a man on the ground. So then we veer off into something else. All right. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, right? We brought the board out, and if you are a person who protects Black women, right? So what it is that, so here, let me show you all something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Give me 1 second, because I took some screenshots, and mm, mm, mm. Here, I took some screenshots. So let me, so here, this person actually happened to comment on my video the other day, right? And this person commented on my video. Let me see if I can get this slid over so that we can jump into. Make sure that you're subscribed to my other channel. All right, so here, this person commented on my video the other day, and in the comment he says here, so he already comes out the gate swinging and name calling, right? Here. So he comes out and he says, the name is Thomas. If you want to talk about me, have the decency to tag me. I respond back to him and I say, these videos get shared and reshared so much on TikTok that it's hard to know who the original is. I love tagging creators. No need to impose your value judgment of it being a matter of quote unquote decency, right? And he responds back and he says, I just wanted to make sure it was known. Your comment section has speculations I'm happy to answer. And I say, just tagged you. Feel free to respond to questions people are asking about you. So I gave the invitation to him in the comments. He created no further comment, right? No further comment. None, right? Then I start getting messages like this, right? There's a lot of people who started commenting on my video. This creator is not a passport bro. He supports all women. We talked about what protecting Black women, at least, we talked about what that looks like. All women is even broader. So I say to that, actions speak louder than words. Sending people here to attack, degrade, and belittle me is not quote unquote support of quote unquote all women. Scroll down and look at the comments of his fans, all the while never writing me privately for a conversation. Hell, he commented on the video and didn't invite me to talk here either. But apparently he made an inflammatory video for views. Shaking my head. People talk about it without truly being about it. Let me tell you something. Every single thing that I say, I stand by. If I am incorrect, correct me. I open the door for correction. People correct me behind the scenes. Sometimes you all correct me. I called this guy with the 7 babies, making 7 children all over the place. I called the babies he was making little nigglets, dropping off little nigglets. Somebody said, you know what? That is an anti-Black statement. And I thought about it and I said, you know what? Sometimes we have been saying, sometimes things come from our childhood and we say, things so long that we don't even, it doesn't even register. Wow, you know what? That's kind of a fucked up thing to say. But people correct me. Somebody corrected me on that video. And when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, you know what? That makes fucking sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So so that's going to be something that's taken out of my vocabulary because it makes sense to take it out, right? So this male did not write me on the video saying, you know what? As a matter of fact, the first comment he made was about me not having decency. Then he made some video that I did not watch. I don't know nothing about a video. YouTube is my main platform.
I didn't watch any other video. I don't know what else is being said wherever, right? I know what's said in my comments, some of them. I don't see all of my comments, but I sure do read the messages on my website. I will show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. I did a search for the name Thomas. You know, you can search through Google. I did a search for the name Thomas. There was no Thomas. Well, there were people with the last name Thomas. Some of them have their phone number up because they're sending me messages for the text notification squad. So I can't put that up on the screen, but I will put this up on the screen, right? So here is a search for the word villain. I have 2 messages with the word villain, one from Elizabeth and one from Pretty, both of these messages in 2021, right? So this person never wrote to me privately. And this person knows that I saw their comment, and when they did not respond back to the comment inviting me for a conversation, they didn't, right? What they did was they went to their platform and they made some type of video. And when I say that I don't watch, when I say I didn't watch the video, and when I say I don't read certain comments, that's not cap or whatever. I really don't. So I don't know what the video said, but I know that the video inspired a comment like this, right? This is the comment. And this is from a person that's named herself Filter Free. She's a brown-skinned Black woman. And her comment is, this beastly looking woman / man, Tonya / Tony, needs to get her facts straight before she posts videos. The villain is the total opposite of the Passport Bros. The video is pure clownery and should be removed. So this is this brown-skinned Black woman commenting to me, right? And I write her back. I say, oh yeah, girlfriend, exclamation point. Attack a Black woman. Call her quote unquote beastly and a man. Misogynoir from a Black woman is exactly the direction you need to go into quote unquote uplift. And I say hashtag sarcasm. So there's a bunch of other comments on that video that apparently his people have decided to come out and talk about. And I saw somebody in the comments here who said he invited you to talk. Let me tell you this right now, and I want you to hear me and understand me very well. He did not invite me to talk at all. I received no invitation in a matter in which I would see. I did not. I received no invitation to have a conversation. What I received are comments from people on my video attacking me. That's what I received. That is not protecting all women, and that is not protecting Black women. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, right? This is a quintessential prime example of people who say one thing and do an absolute another. Please show me any video that I have ever made attacking another Black woman. I'm not talking about creating a video about some viral content, but another content creator just like me. You cannot name one. You can't name any video where I've gone and been like, won't you come have a conversation with me? You don't want that smoke or whatever, right? You don't see that from me. Why? Because I support Black women, even the ones that I don't agree with. I believe that they have the right to create the content that they make, and that those who resonate with it will go to the content, and those who don't won't. And that is really, that is on each individual person to make the decisions for what it is that they feel is right for them. I received no invitation. What happened is a person decided to leave from my platform having ample opportunity to be able to create a discourse there. My website description, my website link, right, is somebody says he did a video on TikTok, but that's not the platform that she uses. He could have reached out to her on her website or email. Absolutely. My website is in the description of every video. It says, you want to see what it says on the page of my TikTok? I'll show you what it says on the page of my TikTok. Let me show you. Let me show you what it says. Because I have this listed, and this has been lifted. I don't have to play any type of games. Do you see what it says right here? It says my main platform is YouTube at Tonya TKO. You see the last thing that I posted on there is from 222 last month. I don't use TikTok. I don't even like TikTok. Why would a person create content on a platform that I barely ever use when you had direct line of communication to me? This is what I'm talking about, the hypocrisy. Black women, what is our standard for those that it is that we support? It seems that all the person has to do is have a penis dangling down between his legs, and then all of a sudden we turn into these bulldogs willing to bite and fight anybody for our master. It's effing ridiculous. I mean, we can go and we can look at some of the other comments that came in under that video. And if you see the nature, of the comments, whatever it is that he said in that video obviously inflamed people. Did I call him a passport bro? No, I didn't. I said he's probably going over there because he said that before when he was single, that he used to be able to get it popping or whatever he said with women. But now, even if he wanted to do that, he couldn't. How you didn't gauge the temperature of what the women are feeling like on the ground? Why, per se? Why? These are questions. I don't have to know a person's entire arsenal of all of the videos that they've ever created from in perpetuity. I don't. I'm responding to one video that I was sent. I don't have to know. I don't have to do any other research on a person to see them speaking some flowery words. And people have confirmed this man is not married to a Black woman. What did I say in the video that was a lie? So we have a man who did not create a family with a Black woman, did not create legacy with a Black woman, does not have a Black woman as his next of kin and heir to whatever it is that he's creating in generational wealth, if that's even being created. Who knows? I don't know, and I don't. That's none of my business, right? But we are so prone to not asking questions, not being like, you love Black women so much, you uplift Black males in the neighborhood, do you? Okay, so that means you have a history of volunteering. Look, I don't know. But if these are all things that exist, listen, perhaps this person does support Black women. I don't know. All I'm talking about is what it is that I have seen. And from what it is that I have seen, this person had an opportunity to have a peaceful discussion where we could have collaborated. A man that I would respect would reach out privately. A man that, listen, let me tell you something. I have been reached out privately by trolls, like guys who create this trolling content who don't even like Black women. I've been reached out to privately by those men. They write me, they're like, oh, Tonya, I want to invite you on to have a discussion with me. I tell them no, of course, because they're trolls. They don't even like Black women. They want to get me on their show for whatever reason, right? But I respect them at least reaching out. How can I respect a person who, instead of reaching out, runs to their platform to create whatever type of content, inspired comments like, and we can look at some of the comments that have come in on that video. Let me show you some of the comments. All right, so here, let me take off the haven't responded, and let's just see here, right? Oh, there's a bunch of comments that have come in. Oh, look. So then yesterday, it looks like he responded back after he's already made his video. Let me put this up on the screen, right? Here. So here are the comments. So I say actions speak louder than words. This is the comment that I made. So he responds back. Let's see what he says here, right? A sister who cares for Black men wouldn't use a video to make a point that isn't true. She wouldn't tell someone to answer questions in her comment section. If you wanted to talk, perhaps you should have reached out privately. Remember, you used my content to begin with. This is his response. Oh my Lord. After he's already made his video. God, nigga. Listen. Listen. Let me just say this. My content is not about uplifting Black men. It's not. My content isn't even about uplifting Black women. It's not. My content is about what? Is about self-love. That's it. If you want lessons on loving yourself, come to my videos. We talk about the self-love lessons of every video, right? Like I said, videos get shared and reshared so much that you don't even know who has made, like there's some people you think that it's their video, but it's just been reposted. I was sent a video that I reacted to. That's it. I don't know this person. There was no, how do you even know how to or who to contact behind the scenes when you're sent a video and you don't even know who the video belongs to, and you just on a whim go ahead and react to a video where a person is creating dialogue and you're watching it for the first time. I watched that video for the first time with you all. I was sent the video. I heard the first few moments about how he was going in on the Passport Bros, and then I watched the video so that we can have a natural reaction live. So then it looks like other people are responding here. It says, how do we know they're going out of the country for quote unquote women? Maybe some are going to be with men. Think about it. I was a supporter, but that's over. You're divisive and have blurred intentions. Do better. And yes, we see your hypocrisy. You just attacked a man on a social network and refused to acknowledge it because he didn't come to you the way you wanted him to. It's okay when you do it, but not when he do it. Did I send anybody over to this person's platform? The man wasn't even tagged until I got clarity from the content creator that was his stuff, and then I tagged him. Did I send anybody to go over to him and say shit to him? Did I? I didn't send anybody over to say anything to this man. I don't give a fuck about his background or whatever the fuck is going on in his life. I react to content for the sound bites in the video. I was watching that video for the content of a Black man discussing how Passport Bros are deteriorating their image. It was in that video that it was then. And then, so see, it was in that video that then I heard other things from him, but I never called that man a Passport Bro. This is what's so fucking stupid to me. What's stupid to me is that this is person that men posit themselves as if they're leaders, but then they do dumb shit like this. A leader is the one following suit. You're a leader, but you're following what it is that you feel that I have done. Be a fucking leader. If you're going to be a leader, be a fucking leader. It's as simple as that. I don't mince words. Be a fucking leader if you're going to be a fucking leader. Do that. You're so right, and your actions speak volumes. This is from a person named Kanisha. I'm so disappointed. This is the hill for her. I also had to unfollow her. Please unfollow. I don't care. I really don't care. Let your vibe attract your tribe. And if you're going to sit up here caping for a man who his behavior is to make a video first instead of writing, oh, you know what, let's have a conversation. That's the type of man that I respect. Let's have a conversation is the type of man that I respect. This type of man, I'm going to say it for the record so that you all have no confusion. This is not the type of man that I respect. I don't respect this type of behavior. Let me make this larger so that you can see and I can look you eye to eye and you can understand what it is that I'm saying. I don't respect this type of behavior. I don't. This is not the type of behavior I respect. The type of behavior that I respect from a man is to be a leader, to lead the way, to write privately and have a conversation privately. This is a person that I could have collaborated with, but seeing this type of action, never. I would never. I don't respect. I don't interact with male persons that I don't respect. I don't. You won't. The people that I bring on my platform, I have respect for. I don't collaborate with male persons I don't respect. I don't. So now Kanisha and all these other people are going off and all of that. Hey, be my guest. Be my guest. And so now I haven't even come back. This is my first time seeing this, right? And then Mars says, you're the one who made content using his video without his permission and then want to get upset because he defended himself. So he defended himself in that video. Instead of having a conversation, he makes a video to be in defense. This is protecting all women, right? That you go on to be in defense. Let me tell you something. I'm not making another video about this. I'm not getting back in some fucking back and forth with this male so that he could have content and all this other stuff. If you want to make content about me and continue to send people over my way, by all means, do it. But this is my last video about this. I won't mention this person by name ever again. And then this person goes, ma'am, if you knew him, you would have known he's not a passport bro. He's a good guy who defends Black women all the time. Maybe do your homework first before you try to defame them for clout. Let me just say this so that you understand. You don't have to get a person's permission before reacting to their video. We have laws in this country that protect reaction videos. You can use anybody's video that you want for reaction. You can. You cannot repost other people. Somebody said, I'm pretty sure he gets pegged. Lord have mercy. You all are so inappropriate. Let me go ahead and do this.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed by guests and callers are those of the individual guest or caller and do not necessarily represent the views and opinions of Tonya TKO, the Tonya TKO Show and or its affiliates. For more information, visit TonyaTKO.com.
Listen. So nonetheless, right? So now they're talking about defaming and all this other stuff and him going to defend himself. I don't respect a man that goes into fight mode against women. I don't respect that. Listen, I don't respect that. Then it looks like he came back out. You all like my disclaimer? Let me check these apples real quick, because I know you all are sending your apples through. Let me check the apples real quick. Jemmy says, I don't know why you're wasting your time with it now, to be honest. You know, my lesson is for Black women, because I want Black women to see the inconsistencies in the XY chromosome persons whom we support. I want us to see that a man who is worthy of respect, a man who protects Black women, listen, this is why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I want Black women to pay attention, to open your eyes. A man who protects women protects women. He doesn't say, oh, I'll protect women as long as I like you. Oh, I'll protect women as long as... No, a person who protects women moves different. A man who is worthy of respect moves differently. Who is it that we are watching? What is this long-standing history? I've known this man for 30 seconds. I've known this guy for 30 seconds, and from what it is that I've seen of his own behavior, not some flowery words spoken in videos, not some pandering thoughts, not some...
Hey!
Not some pandering words, not that. But how a person really truly moves. How do they move? How do they move in real life? How do they move? What are their actions? Sorry, I got my clap on the wrong soundboard. A person with a penis. You right about that. So let's go ahead and check these apples real quick. All right. So we have brought in so far $36. So I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and read the apples. Simone says, getting that text always makes my day brighter, my sunshine, my moon come out. I'm so happy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love. Maddie sends 111 and says, first cash apple. I love you, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Healing Trauma sends $1 and says, Black women need to decenter and detach from Black men. I hear you. I hear you. Torian sends 222 and says, so if he is an apple, who would mistake him for an orange? What? What are we talking about right here, Torian? You didn't confuse me. If he's an apple, who would mistake him for an orange? I don't even know what that means because we got people talking about pegging and I don't know if that's an orange or a peach or I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Okay, Jasmine sends 222 and says, you're appreciated. Hey, that's cynical senpai in the comments. Hey, cynic. I appreciate you. Well, to get appreciation from a cynic, that got to mean something. And so Paulina sends $5 and says, speaking the truth. Thank you, Paulina. I appreciate that. Let me refresh and make sure we got all of them. All right. Angeline sends $1 and says, for controversy. Jasmine sends 222 and says, LMAO, run that disclaimer back. Simaj sends $5 and says, real support always. And Linda says, speak, heart, and brain. She sends 222. All right. So let's see some more of these comments. I just want you all to see the difference between, and I don't give my respect willy-nilly to just anybody.